Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, subscribe, hete.
Face TV was Swoby.
Good example. The COVID-19 came in March.
February.
March in Nigeria. It started March.
Ending of February, sir.
No, it started hitting us in March.
Okay.
In February, we are just seeing the wave coming. The heat of COVID-19 started in March. So, and we did not prepare as a country. Our institution have been weakened. We don't even have an institution that can absorb and can have an observer to unforeseen crisis. A crisis that happened in health issues, a crisis that happened in innovation sector, a crisis that will happen in our educational system, unforeseen crisis. We don't have institutions that have the observer that can absorb those crises and settle it. Look at what happened. The palliative that other countries control effectively. Other countries that don't even have 50% of our capacity on economy. Look at the way they handle their palliative. The humanitarian aspect. Look at how the woman in the Ministry of Humanitarian mess it up. We could have reduced the victim of the COVID-19 if our government had planned, a very good plan, to give enough palliative to the citizen. You know, one of the reasons that the governor was forced to reduce, to open their state. What I mean is that to reduce people staying at home. You know, people were forced to come out. Yes. The pressure were coming from the governor, yes, from the citizen. The governor realized that the pressure was coming, and they have to make sure that they started easing the lockdown. They were forced to do the easing of the lockdown. We're supposed to be in lockdown for a period of 3 months or 3.5 months. So most of the people that they are victims, we could be able to treat them, or the people who will die at the end of the day, they will be minimal. So people will not mix with the people that are involved in this victim from earlier side. But because there was no money given to the citizen at home from the federal government and the state, they could not giving them the palliative, and people were hungry. And the intelligence report was reflecting that there will be a riot or a crisis. The state government have to ease the lockdown. People now come out, they started missing with the people that have already contacted COVID-19. And that's why we are having a serious crisis now. But assuming that they lock us in the house and they were giving us peanuts. Let me say a citizen.
But do you think we have that money?
Wait, let me analyze it for you. Peanut of just 50,000 naira.
50,000, each citizen?
80 from 18 years.
Do you believe we have that kind of money?
We have the money. What are you talking about? The former central governor, Emir of Kano, do the analysis.
That analysis, I don't think is
correct.
I don't think it's correct. Because, you know, when we say, we like to say about 180 million or 200 million Nigerians. And now we are saying from 18. See, you understand? Now from, let's say like, we are talking about 100 million or 120 million people. 50,000 naira each. 50,000
is realizable, my brother. You know inflow of money in this country, how money comes to this country.
What's our budget? Our budget in a year is like 7 trillion. So I think it's too much for federal governments, from my own observation.
You haven't done the analysis how the money will be raised. You haven't even thinking that there is a blockade they can do to raise that money. And most of the civil servants is not even going to work. The government still even have the right to say, you are not going to work now, you are at home, we'll be giving you 50% of your salary. The private investors, we are giving money. Where is the money now? About 25 billion naira is still in central bank. They haven't touched it. You are creating sympathy when you don't have your facts. And you are thinking things are not realistic. Do you know how much Greece are giving to their country, their citizens? The Greece is one of the worst economic countries in Europe. They are giving their citizens 400 euros. Do you know how much 400 euros is? 400 euros now is almost 200,000 naira. You are watching 200,000 naira. And even Britain, it's not as if they have much money, but they have to sacrifice as a government. Government is just like a parent to a citizen. And when your children is hungry, you have to look for all ways to give them food. And we are talking of 50,000 naira. I'm not an accountant, but I can tell you authoritatively, even though with 50,000 naira, some of them, the remaining people who did not have an account, you will meet them with foods. You know what happened in South Africa? In South Africa, there was each local government, they create food, they call it one food something that you can have your contact. You have their telephone number. If you are hungry, you call that number. They will bring raw food stuff and put it in the front of your house.
In South Africa?
In South Africa. So most of the community that do not have a bank account, the government will prepare to give them raw foods and stipend. Those who have a BVN account, they will be targeted with 50,000. And according to BVN account, the big BVN account in Nigeria is not even up to 40 million.
Yes.
40 million.
It's around that is 40 million.
40 million. So you credit 50,000 into 40 million. How much is it? 50,000 into 40 million. Okay, if 50 million is not realistic, what of 30 million? 30,000, sorry. If 30,000 naira is not realistic, what of
20,000?
20,000. Do you think that if this 1 million boys that was destroying Agege, that was hungry, that was destroying Agege, you credit them with 20,000 naira in a month? Do you think they will go into the street and be destroying people? Taking their food, taking their pot. When somebody is cooking soup, they go into the stove and take the soup and run away. It's about planning and reducing corruption. We didn't have oil in 1952 to 1959.
We survived.
And Chief Obafemi Awolowo managed our resources. And there was a welfare program by then. Welfare program by then. That they're taking welfare of the common people. Free education, free health, giving scholarship. And there was no oil boom by then. The oil boom started in 1968, 1970. It started materializing in the 70s. So when you are talking of a budget of 7 trillion naira, 7 trillion naira. Now COVID-19, most of the projects the federal government should stop all the projects, all the contracts for now, because people are not going to the office. Who will monitor contracts? People are scared to contact COVID-19. Yeah. So most of your focus is to give palliative to the people being locked down in the house, taking care of them, appeal to the civil servant that you are not going to the office now, we give you 50% of your salary. And about, in our budget, about 65% of the budget of federal government is going to wages. You appeal to the ministry that people, we have to sacrifice. And even that money, those who are collecting 50%, we still collect that 20%, 20,000 naira from their BVN account, the account they have in the bank. It's realizable, my brother. It's because most of our leaders are selfish. And now you can see the problem we are running to now. Because by easing the lockdown, people started meeting different people. Look at the big people that have, the personalities that have died on COVID-19. 2 days ago, the chief of staff of Kwara State died. The chief of staff of Federal Republic of Nigeria, so the president, died. Right. Now, look at what the European Union, they select certain countries. Nigeria is part of the country. We can't go to Europe now. Because some of the states downplay the figure of their casualty, especially in the north. They know it's only in the west that we give the right figure of what is happening here. So they are having the fear of the population of Nigeria to go into Europe now. And you know the implication on business-wise.
Yes, of course.
If the European Union are not coming, expatriates are not coming, we shut down our airport, they are not coming, and we are not traveling to other countries, how will business activities try on in Nigeria? Transaction will stop, everything will stop. And at the end of the day, you will now run down your economy. What you are running for, that you don't want to take the money from the ports of the federal government, you now lose it through the economic side of it at the end of the day. It's about mobbing. Okay, everybody be at home, lockdown for 3 months or 4 months. We'll be giving you 30,000 naira. Those in the village that do not have the account, they will channel with the National Orientation Agency and the local government chairman. They will be giving them food and stipend. When they are getting food, at least they will be ready to sacrifice. So those who have contacted it, they will smoke them out from the lockdown. They will treat them. When they treat them, people will not miss out to contact it again. By then, we could have known the people that have contacted and the casualty we have. It could have been very minimal.
Please subscribe to Facetv Africa and turn the notification on. Facetv Africa, subscribe.
Face TV. Muswobi.